Okay, good morning. So here are the results of the Finnish panel. We thought that there would be 3 questions actually to be answered here, Tuija and I. And these would be, what is European bioethics? Then will it, just descriptively speaking, will it be globally spread? What's our prediction? If it will be globally spread, would that be a good thing? Or would that be something else? Now, first of all, well, we'll spend most of the time talking about the first question, but we'll give brief responses to the second and third as well. So what is European bioethics? Well, it could be designed to protect vulnerable human beings against violations of their dignity. That's one view of it. And its instruments could then include restrictions of, say, birth control, bans on research creating or utilizing human embryos, and so on. And we all know and recognize that as one branch of European bioethics. It is an approach which is popular in many Roman Catholic regions, and that happens geographically to coincide in southern Europe. So this is basically the southern European take on bioethics. European bioethics could also be designed to protect individuals against religious and medical paternalism, which would be almost the opposite of the first one. And if so, then its instruments could include restrictions on professional and parental decision-making and legally protected permissions to end lives voluntarily and such like things. And the popularity of this approach, of course, there are pockets all over Europe, but the main areas are at the western edge of Europe, so in the UK and in the Netherlands. Of course, it's another question whether the UK is properly European in this sense, and should we be talking about 2 different ethics here, but well, anyway, in the spirit of collaboration. European bioethics could also be designed to stop or at least to check corruption in medicine and healthcare. And if so, then its instruments would be or include attempts to root out under-the-counter payments and nepotism and other misuses of power. And this, as those of us who've been to the European Society of Philosophy of Medicine and Healthcare meetings know that our Central and Eastern European colleagues used to think that this is the essence of bioethics, tipping the doctors. So that's one take on European bioethics. Or European bioethics could be seen as the soft arm of laws that control and facilitate European biosciences and biomedicine. And if so, then its instruments could include the creation of a predictable regime of regulations and surveillance for bioscientific activities across Europe. And this seems to be the official view. The European Council and the European Union have been keen to promote this kind of idea. All these are practical bioethics things. Of course, bioethics could be a theoretical thing. Apart from the practical efforts, European bioethics could be either distinctive scholarship or superior scholarship, or perhaps both, in the field of ethics. And if distinctive, then that could mean concentration on some truly European values, and we've heard some of them, and these include dignity, solidarity, precaution, subsidiarity, vulnerability, and so on and so forth. Or if European bioethics means superior scholarship, then it could mean deeper reflection and academic excellence. So that European bioethicists would be deeper and more excellent than anyone else in the world. And it would be really nice if that were the case. But I wouldn't hold my breath waiting for the rest of the world to accept that definition of European bioethics. Well, we thought about it, and then we ended up suggesting that these might be words that characterize European bioethics, or a mainstream image of European bioethics. But there are actually 2 hands. There's the good governance thing. Of course, many people all around the world want good governance, but the European Union and the European Council seem to be really going to that direction, as Ruth was telling about these institutionalized bioethics.